What is the biggest purchase you've ever made? How much would you say you spend every single month? What is the #1 way you make money as a college student? How much would you say you make every single month?
100,000 and upward.
6 figures. Damn, okay. Yale University. One of the wealthiest schools in America, pumping out mega celebrities, giant CEOs, and the founder of M&M's. So I think it's safe to say, a lot of the students here turn out to be really fucking successful. And even though tuition here comes out to a whopping $84,000 a year, a lot of the students here are making 10 times that while they're still in college. So today, we're back on the Yale courtyard to ask a ton of different students exactly how they make their money. From trust fund babies, to broke college students, to even a couple more college millionaires out there. We're checking out the boxes today, baby. So I want to cut right to the chase. We're not playing any games today. You gotta be honest with me though, okay? What'd you eat for breakfast this morning?
I didn't eat breakfast this morning.
I didn't eat breakfast.
I didn't have breakfast.
I don't eat breakfast.
Nobody eats breakfast at Yale. Nobody.
Cheese and bread.
Cheese and bread, easy as that.
Had a little bit of oatmeal and some eggs. A handful of peanuts.
Peanut butter.
Oh, that's a unique one. Okay.
I ate cookies.
Cookies for breakfast. I love that answer. That's the best one we've gotten all day. Most people don't eat breakfast here. It's kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting that today. All right, you feel warmed up now? You ready to get into it?
I think so.
All right, let's do it. So first question, what is your name? Where are you from? And what are you studying here at Yale?
My name is Peter.
Natalie.
Bobinov. Keenan. Matthew.
Anna.
Alonso. I am from Lima, Peru.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Fancy Farm, Kentucky.
Naperville, Illinois.
Brooklyn, New York.
Clarksville, Maryland.
San Diego, California. Los Angeles, California.
I'm from France and I'm studying global affairs.
Neuroscience.
History of art.
Business.
Economics and global affairs.
Computer science and theater.
Economics and statistics and data science.
I'm a 1L here at the law school.
I graduated in 2019, political science.
I'm pre-med. I'm studying public health.
Ooh, okay, pre-med. And what do you plan on doing with that degree?
Not sure yet, honestly.
I don't know yet.
I have no idea.
No clue yet, but right now I'm on the pre-med track.
I'm a pre-med. I'm applying to med school right now.
I think I'm gonna go to medical school afterwards.
Any specialty?
Emergency medicine, maybe surgery.
Orthopedics.
Wow.
I know, right?
So I work a lot with VCs. So currently I'm actually working at a startup.
I work for a nonprofit right now.
Plan on working in the financial services industries.
I'm mostly interested in white-collar crime, probably prosecution.
Might go into the art world. I would be more the business management side of it.
So the startup I'm working with, they are essentially an investment fund for artists. They're taking that model of investing in new startups and businesses and applying it to artists.
Oh, okay, big money. I love it.
I think something in somewhat academia, but not really.
I like writing, so probably something related to that. Maybe get into some publications.
Something where I can use what I learn in the classroom, but also kind of apply it to a more business setting.
I plan to come back to Peru and seek a job there because I miss my country.
Oh, that's so wholesome. I love that. And now getting into the more nitty-gritty questions here. If you were to give an estimate, on average, how much would you say you spend every single month?
Ooh, so that's changed a lot in the past couple of years.
In a month? I would say anywhere from like 1 to 200.
$200.
$200.
Like 300?
Probably like 100. No, not 100. Definitely not 100.
I think it's different because you have students here that are off campus and on campus, so some costs would be dedicated toward like rents, utilities.
So I'm an off-campus student, so I think it's probably more than the average student here.
With rent and everything, I would say at least $2,500.
$600?
500, 600.
Give or take 800.
400?
$300 to $400.
It can vary depending if I'm traveling or not. I think it ranges from 500 to $1,000.
It depends. So if it's like a month where I'm doing a lot of stuff, if I'm eating out a lot, if I'm going out a lot, with rent, I would say up to like $2,000. It's a light month, maybe like $1,000, $1,500.
Probably like $40-ish dollars.
Wow, that is very frugal. I love that. And what are the big proponents of that? Like, what do you spend the most on?
I think food, for sure.
A lot of food.
Mostly food.
Things like going out to eat every now and then, coffee. Coffee somehow is a big part of the budget for some reason.
I really like eating out here. I think New Haven has really awesome restaurants that I love checking out. Also some trips to like New York City.
I go pretty often to New York.
Train to New York sometimes.
New York, there's always like people want to hang out, they want to go to a restaurant, go to like a party or something.
Sometimes you gotta bowl with the boys, you know?
Yeah. I like going to music festivals.
Okay.
I like raving. Those are expensive. Those cost a lot of money.
Probably just Amazon packages after like midterms, and I'm like, you know what, I just need to buy something for myself.
Probably transportation.
Honestly, transportation. Like if I'm gonna take the train or if I'm gonna like book a flight, like planning like future trips, like buying tickets for that event.
Trips like this one because I study in IU and I'm here to visit my friend.
Travel right back home or whether somewhere else. Food, right? Sometimes I like to eat out.
A lot of laundry.
Laundry?
Yeah, we pay for laundry here, so.
I don't know, it kind of adds up. Like, you know, you're kind of never aware where it kind of creeps up on you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. A little bit of everything. And building off of that, if you were to give another estimate, how much would you say you make every single month?
Oof, I am terribly unemployed right now.
I don't have a job yet.
I don't work.
Zero, because I'm a full-time student, so you don't really make anything.
I don't have a student job as of right now, but when I did, maybe like $18 an hour, and I work like 5 to 10 hours a week.
I do a little bit of like student work, so I would say like maybe 100.
Around like 100-ish.
150.
100 a week, so like, yeah, 400 a month.
Maybe 400.
I'm gonna say about 500. I make after taxes or before?
After.
After like 3,500.
3 to 5 grand, depending on the good month.
I make enough to break even and save a little bit.
I obviously work a student job and also at the startup. I also trade.
Really? Like day trader? Any advice?
It's the dumbest thing you can do, so don't do it.
And now's the question that everyone's been waiting for here. What is the #1 way you make money as a college student?
The #1 way?
Yes.
To make money as a college student?
Yes.
Honestly, get a student job.
An on-campus job.
On-campus jobs.
On-campus jobs are great because like they kind of work with your schedule and stuff.
Sometimes you learn stuff through it, you pick like skills through it.
They have like so many opportunities at Yale to get like a job on campus. It's very, very easy. Like my job is like to be in an office and sometimes plan out events, and I get paid for that.
I worked for the Yale Center for British Art. I was a peer liaison.
All my friends like have jobs either at the libraries or like the college offices.
So I peer tutor a course in game theory, and I also am the intramural secretary, which means I guess I'm kind of a paid athlete, but.
Dang, hey, I count it.
I mean, you can also participate in some like random studies that are going on.
There's always a studies happening.
When I go home, I like babysit or something.
Me personally, tutoring.
I have a job as a tutor.
If you really mastered the stuff that you learned in undergrad, you can do that.
What do you tutor?
Spanish.
Ooh, okay. You speak some Spanish?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Hola, saludos.
Hey, I don't know what that means, but I like it.
I work on the ambulance.
EMT?
Yes.
What's the craziest EMT story you have?
I don't know if we can say that on video.
Okay, no video.
Honestly, for me, trading. I still would not recommend it. I think there are other better options.
What's the most amount of money you've made in a single day trading?
Like 10 grand.
Whoa, 10 grand, that's pretty impressive. And I have a couple rapid fire questions for you here. You ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. First question, what is the biggest purchase you've ever made?
Biggest purchase.
Oh my gosh, ever?
Oh my god.
In my life?
In your life?
Maybe like clothes.
Maybe my laptop.
My phone.
I don't know. I haven't made like huge purchases yet.
I think a Canada Goose jacket for the winter.
Probably a vehicle.
Piano.
Record player. It was like 250, 300.
I don't know, when I was like 12 or something, I bought like a Wii for $249. That's the first thing I think of.
I bought a camera, a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema.
A flight ticket to here.
A plane ticket here.
Plane ticket? How much are we talking?
Probably $3,500, $4,000.
$2,500.
2,000.
Like around like 1,000.
Like over $1,000.
About 1,000.
Ooh, okay, worth it though. The drip is worth it.
20 G's.
What kind of car?
Chevy Trax.
Ooh. What is the bougiest thing you've seen a student do here?
Bougiest?
Oh God.
Oh, ooh, that's like a lot.
I feel like I have to think about that because there's some crazy examples.
Ran out a yacht for their birthday.
Rent out a yacht. Wow, okay, that's a new one.
There's definitely some event spaces, and people would just like rent the whole thing out for their birthday party or something.
I've witnessed a student get an Uber, or literally like she was gonna go to class that was like literally down the street, and she ordered an Uber because she didn't want to walk.
I've seen people driving crazy cars. Last month I saw a Lamborghini.
I've seen a couple Rolexes here.
Some girl asked me how often I go skiing, and like I don't know why that like struck me so much, but I've never gone skiing my entire life.
Yeah, it gets a little pricey there.
Just like go on like a random like fancy restaurant on like a random Monday.
I know a lot of people that were like born on nice islands, Martha's Vineyard.
There's some students who I swear to God, I don't think they've ever gone to a class. Like they eat at a different restaurant in a different country for every meal. I think that's probably got to be one of the bougiest things.
Wow. Yeah, that takes the cake today, for sure. What is the most amount of money you've heard a student make while they're still at Yale?
I mean, there's always a couple people who are like, have a startup. My first year roommate made a lot. I don't know like the exact figure, but he has his own like business and it's going super well.
There's people with their own companies and stuff. Like, I mean, there's people pulling in 6 figures plus.
On campus, still in college?
Campus, during class, yes.
What? That is crazy.
Probably 60,000 in 10 weeks.
$50,000.
Like 20K, 100,000 and upward.
$500,000.
$500,000. Holy
Oh, like millions. Like we have like a couple, like 2, maybe 30 under 30s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at you. You're revealing all the secrets here. I love it. What is the cheapest thing you've ever done?
Oh my gosh, one time I needed a little bit of gas, so I paid for like $2 in gas and quarters.
I save quarters. I use it to pay for parking.
My bank account ran out of money, and my friend paid for my Popeye's meal.
I used to be a big fan of couponing in high school just for fun.
In high school, I had a lot of friends that worked at like restaurants, and you know, I'd get my like friend discount.
When I was at Yale, there was this deal at a Pizza Hut, I think. It was like half off if you ordered above like $15 or $20, and so you could just game that like endlessly.
There's this way you can do laundry for free. But
reuse a lot of my clothes because I don't want to pay for laundry.
I just like click random buttons to like do free laundry.
Once I had like no more money on my like laundry account, so I asked my friend to like give me her like laundry account.
Laundry's been a killer today, man.
Last week, I was walking down the street and there was this little car just on the street. It was like a $100 wine voucher. And you know, if it was in like a suite or something, I wouldn't have picked it up, but it was just on the ground. I was like, somebody's gonna pick this up. I'm gonna be the one to pick it up. And it worked. $100 off a $160 box of wine.
Hey, there you go. That's a win in my book. And I have one final question. It's a little more philosophical here. Do you think that money equals happiness?
Hell no.
No.
No?
No, of course not.
No, absolutely not. Not even close.
Don't think so. It can lead to some happiness, but there's a lot more other factors that go into the equation.
I think to a certain extent you need money to be happy, but I think too much will make you unhappy.
Coming from an immigrant family, money is a great facilitator towards happiness. I think it is not equivalent, but I don't think it's an excellent tool.
It plays a role, of course, and you need to get to a certain level to begin experiencing happiness so you're not constantly stressed.
You need a certain baseline so that you can fill your needs, but you can't buy happiness either.
You can find happiness everywhere else, not in money.
I like that. Short and simple. I love it. Man. I mean, just like Harvard, these guys give some pretty deep and philosophical answers. So if you take anything away from today, just know that money does not equal happiness. I mean, unless you're making 10K in one day. That might make you a little bit happy.
I like never thought I'd be like interviewed here, but it's cool.
You made it. Yes.